The National Inclusive and Safer Schools Partnership has joined efforts with the Masifunde Changemaker Network. The NISP strategy is a joint national partnership to create inclusive and safer schools through strengthening collective and community action to prevent school-related gender-based violence and violence affecting learners, educators, and the entire school environment. The NISP strategy is led by the Department of Basic Education, DBE, supported by German Development Cooperation, Global Affairs Canada, and various stakeholders from civil society, academia, and other government departments. It is currently being localized through the NISP Masifunde Changemaker Network, providing activation, training and empowerment to civil society organizations, learner leaders, educators, and Department of Education district officials to create inclusive and safer schools in South Africa. To become an implementation partner in Masifunde's Changemaker Network, interested civil society organizations can visit Masifunde's website, apply on the Changemaker application page to become an implementing partner. The implementing partner organizations are invited to receive training at the Masifunde Changemaker Academy for 1 week, where they are provided with orientation on the NISP MCN model and are capacitated on topics such as child protection policies, basic project management, learner activation workshops, and school safety tools, and the national DBE policies related to their work, such as the National School Safety Framework. The training week not only capacitates on skills and knowledge around MCN, but also supports in the implementation process. The selected CSOs are provided the opportunity to build partnerships and form part of the MCN network of partners.
I'm Dikuba Lisiba Edwin, attached to the Limpopo Department of Education, dealing with school safety. Yeah, the setup is very helpful in that we interact physically, we get to know each other, we are housed in the same place, we have time even after formal sessions. We've got those times where we engage informally about the situations where we come from. There are a lot of things that we even learn from each other. You get to know the people you are going to work with, and you even understand each other's personalities and so on and so forth. So to me, it's a very good setup.
In addition, the organizations receive training, mentorship, support, and resources for implementation. The organizations are linked to their Department of Education officials from their local district to empower their work in schools. Hereafter, organizations facilitate activation workshops for all grade 9 learners within their district-selected schools for learners to become change makers. Trained organizations are supported to then train change makers virtually with Masifunde. In this way, learners are able to connect to other learners from different parts of South Africa virtually and be trained more intensively on topics such as school safety and bullying prevention, which they then campaign about at their respective schools. Here, they are empowered and equipped to be learner leaders.
How can you establish a healthy relationship with yourself? Then you know, it always has to start with you.
So guys, I stand here talking to you guys as one of your students. You should never bully another person. Try to be the one who helps and creates a stand and stop the bullying cycle.
Organizations then support learners' campaigning process, which aims to create awareness and establish the peer-to-peer learning approach.
I'm Koloma Gena. I'm from Broadway Legacy Foundation, an NPO operating in Krablaza. We are passionate about youth development. We are passionate about working with youth in schools because we've realized that most of our young people are being bullied and they suffer from abuse in the school, from home, from their co-learners. So being part of the MCN network will really advance our organization and give the voice to the voiceless.
This is very much relevant, the Changemaker, because it identifies first learners within the schools and those learners that have been identified by other learners as having the ability or capability of leading, because at the end of the day, if you look at it, the learners are able to express themselves. They can address issues, also being proactive in terms of taking an initiative. That to me, it's very, very much important.